Hello and welcome to Herald TV News Bulletin with me, Valentin Dish. The fees and health surcharge paid towards a UK state-funded national health service by visa applicants from around the world, including Indians, are set to rise significantly to meet the country's public sector wage increase. Prime Minister Rishi Sunak said on Thursday. Here are the details.
Basically, UK government, and because of their internal challenges, and they are giving some benefits to the migrants also. So त्याच्या खातीर तेंच्यांनी fee वाडयला आणि exactly we don't know more details, but the reports कितें मेळटा it will be substantial rise. So that definitely will hamper the Goans, because many of the Goans are settled in UK and European countries, and majority them are in UK, and their parents or their family keep going to UK, so they are for many years settled there. So definitely it will be more costly for them, and it will affect them for definitely. But तसो पळयतले जाल्यार इवन टुडे एअरफेअरूय खूब वाडिल्ले आसा. ते पयलीं जे येताले एअरफेअर 50-60 हजार जाताले, आयज ते 90,000 1 लाख, आनी गोंयाच्यान तर इट इज स्टील कॉस्टली. So basically all costs are now going up. Even pounds has gone up compared to rupee, dollar has gone up compared to rupee. For tourists who wants to come to Goa, I think for them also it has to be a win-win situation, because visa is one of the major component in their any tour cost. So we hopefully that will be more rationalized and it will not affect our outbound travel tourists who wants to, or the people who wants to go to UK. Similarly, tourists who wants to visit India.
The visa rates for Indians for 6 months is 10,299. For 2 years term visa, it's 34,649. For 5 years, it is 61,749, and for 10 years, it is 76,999. These are the rates for current for the visas for Indian citizens. Now, if there is a hike of 5 to 7%, I know it's going to be quite a lot of money for us Indians to travel to UK for a visit, or on a student visa and all that. Having said this, the Prime Minister of UK has taken this step for a reason, and the reason is it's all because of the public sector, what is going to increase their salaries. So in a way, they also need funds to pay the salaries and the wages to the public sector. And if he thinks that this is the right way, I think so he is doing the right move. But for us as visitors traveling to UK, it is a pinch for us in our pocket as well. But you need to get the other side as well.
I think the Prime Minister Rishi Sunak forgets that he and his wife were both immigrants at one time, who went to the UK to better their prospects, and he did better them becoming the Prime Minister. But putting this pressure suddenly with such a knee-jerk reaction is going to affect Indian tourism to the UK and Indian visitors to meet their families and friends who are already legal citizens in that country.
A story by Prasad Polji and Clinton D'Souza for Herald TV.
The Electricity Department has taken a dig at the people for their demands to have good power, but they themselves are not allowing the department to get the Tamnar power line. Department complained that people don't allow them to dig a single trench on the road for laying a power line. The Chief Electrical Engineer Stephen Fernandez said that load shedding is happening due to the delay in having the Tamnar power line.
The Chief Electrical Engineer Stephen Fernandez at the Joint Electrical Regulatory Commission public hearing in South Goa said that the load shedding is happening due to the delay in having the Tamnar power line. Department took a dig at the people for wanting good power but not allowing the department to get the Tamnar power line.
Authorities tell us to restrict the load, has to be restricted, otherwise there can be grid collapse. Grid collapse is full country, full state can go blackout. So there are more concerns. So we require the support of the public, consumers, and together we need to work. Maybe I take responsibility for 95%, but 5% it is the consumers also should help us. Opposing the line, become a big difficulty for me because South Goa gets only one line. Even my mother doesn't call me even if the supply count doesn't come for one day being a chief engineer. Because she has taken it will not come. Yes, but why sometimes doesn't come? When the interstate line fail, we cannot do anything. Because it is like this, a patient is admitted in the ICU, only doctor can decide when to discharge. So WR LDC is there, NLDC is there. They don't allow us to charge the line. We cannot charge unless they are sure this line is safe to charge again. Therefore, for reliability and N-1 contingency, we should have another line. Let's make one committee where please help me. I will see that one lady mentioned, really I know a lot of problems are in building and we have 40 crores we are spending on the underground of building. Please support me because I am sure people will not allow this line to come because they don't allow even to dig the roads. Forget about going in their property and digging. Such kinds of responses we get. That kind is not in North Goa. I'm just trying, I'm not comparing the regions, but different kinds of people are there. They think we should protect the land. But when it comes to power, they will try to complain also.
Aditya Bidre and Mohit Kharangate for Herald TV.
People from various parts of South Goa attended the Joint Electricity Regulatory Commission public hearing on Friday and voiced their concerns. Numerous problems were brought up, including frequent power outages, unending work of underground cabling. In order to comprehend how the power department operates, the people urged the department to conduct awareness programs in the villages.
People from various parts of South Goa attended the JERC public hearing on Friday and voiced their concerns. Numerous problems were brought up, including frequent power outages, unending work of underground cabling. In order to comprehend how the power department operates, the people urged the department to conduct awareness programs in the villages.
Almost, I think this is a very important decision that has been taken to have a second public hearing in South Goa district. Public hearings have been held in Margao before, but that was for the whole state of Goa. But this time, I think this is a very good effort. One hearing was held yesterday in North Goa, second one today. So awareness is required. Secondly, public hearings are becoming a place for people to air their grievances. Our opinion is that this is a public hearing not to solve grievances of the public. That platform should be separately organized. But at least Commission, and I am happy that Honorable Commission Chairperson, he has taken over on 31st March. It is a good thing that he has visited South Goa. He will get an idea of what is the requirement, what are the challenges, and hopefully things will improve.
As a citizen of Goa and a citizen of a village in Bailey, it is very difficult to understand how electricity really works. Like Mr. Martins was saying, that we need to have more village addressal systems where the people can understand how electricity functions. Like the gentleman before me had said that 32 outages, we have numerous, and we had the same situation in a village called Bailey. Recently on 10th of June, when there was massive rains, we were in shutdown. We had no electricity for over 24 hours, maybe 48 hours also in certain areas. And because of a battery at the Kukoli substation which was not working, by the time, and we were given to understand that the battery had to be brought from Panjim right to South Goa. And because of that, then they have to charge the battery and then give the electricity. So it was a great process probably for the department, and in all this that the villagers had to suffer.
Underground cabling येयल्या जायती वर्सां जाली, आनी it is really required in our state of Goa. कित्याक आमची झाडां बिडां खूब आसा, आनी पूण आमी समजताले बरें प्लॅनिंग आसतलें म्हणून, आनी त्या प्लॅनिंगा बाबतींत बरोबर जातलें म्हणून. पूण आतां कितलींशीं वर्सां जालीं अंडरग्रावंड केबलिंग जावंकच ना, आनी आमी डिफिकल्टी फेस करता. झाडां पडटा चडशीं, कित्याक राया विलेज इज फूल ऑफ ग्रीनरी, ट्रीज, बीग ट्रीज, झाडां पडटा. पंचायत म्हणटा आपण इलेक्ट्रिसिटी डिपार्टमेंटान करूंक जाय आनी इलेक्ट्रिसिटी डिपार्टमेंट म्हणटा पंचायतीन करूंक जाय. तर अशें मदीं आमी पडटा आनी त्रास भोगचे पडटा. तेन्ना झाडां सोंपला पडटा आनी ती सारकी रिस्टोर करपाक खुबशे दीस लागता. सो ताका लागून आमची राया विलेज शूड बी गिवन अ प्रिफरन्स to do the underground cable.
Aditya Bidre and Mohit Kharangate for Herald TV.
The Indian Space Research Organization successfully launched its third lunar mission Chandrayaan-3 from Sriharikota in Andhra Pradesh. ISRO reported a significant achievement as the satellite successfully separated and entered orbit, marking a major milestone in the lunar mission journey. The spacecraft is projected to take approximately a month to travel from Earth to the Moon, with the landing expected to occur on August 23rd. Once it lands, the spacecraft will operate for one lunar day, equivalent to approximately 14 Earth days.
The ISRO successfully launched its third lunar mission Chandrayaan-3 from Sriharikota in Andhra Pradesh. ISRO reported a significant achievement as the satellite successfully separated and entered orbit, marking a major milestone in the lunar mission journey. The spacecraft is projected to take approximately a month to travel from Earth to the Moon, with the landing expected to occur on August 23rd. Once it lands, the spacecraft will operate for one lunar day, equivalent to approximately 14 Earth days.
हम यहाँ महसूस कर सकते हैं और यही दहाड़ है जो वैज्ञानिकों को रोमांचित करती है. LVM-3 के उत्थापन के साथ ही हमारे अंतरिक्ष यान चंद्रयान-3 की चंद्रमा की यात्रा प्रारंभ हो चुकी है.
As the rocket is soaring through the clear skies, every second moving closer to the accomplishment of the most important milestone in its mission to Moon. Every Indian witnessing the launch live is content with the feeling of watching history in the making.
चंद्रमा की सतह पर अपना छाप छोड़ने के लिए चंद्रयान-3 अपने मिशन को पूरा करने निकल चुका है. वर्तमान में दोनों S-200 स्टेप ऑन बूस्टर सामान निष्पादन करते हुए अपनी निर्दिष्ट कक्षा की ओर बढ़ रहे हैं.
Bureau Report, Herald TV.
Today, a notorious criminal and the prime accused in the shooting incident in Shioli was once an integral part of the very system meant to uphold law and order, the elite Goa police force. Today in our special series of Street Voices, Team Herald spoke to several people to gather their views regarding law enforcement officers turning into criminals. Whether the police force has been ineffective in dealing with individuals with prior criminal records, and the importance of the police maintaining strict vigilance over individuals with weapons.
The shooting case or the assault case in Jolien that took place, it has come to the knowledge that at one point of time, one of the accused or the main accused was earlier a cop, and that too he had managed to get it with a fraud certificate, which they came to know later on when somebody complained. Now what does it tell you? It tells you that the system has collapsed. And this is very clear that you can get your way through in a recruitment, even with a forged certificate, because palms are used. This is very clear. Tell us now, the common man, does he get justice at the police station? The one who can grease the palms gets through with it even after committing the crime. And the one who cannot grease the palm, who is the victim, has to suffer and many times treated worse than the accused. So, I hope the recruitment process that is taking place, where there is a talk, where big, huge amounts have to be paid to get an entry into the police force, what do you expect them to do? How do they recover that?
There are some people, itule sarke innocent astage, but later on they turn out to become criminals unexpectedly. And kita zat kai? For example, into maka दोन कारण दिसते बताए. एक, there is the family upbringing, and second is the environment. Sometimes if the family upbringing is not good, if the background in the family itself is criminal, this type of people tend to become more bigger criminals. Environment, if environment is the corrupt munis astai, then like this type of even good policemen, they turned out to become the criminal because they are influenced by the environment. And I am definitely sure we cannot separate the family upbringing from the environment. one or the other can play and overpower that role. Time to time, maybe every 3 months or 6 months, they have to be given counseling. They have to be sensitized with respect to people in the society and sensitized with respect to the Constitution of India. And I have known there are some policemen are being used as encounter specialists by some political parties or political individuals or even some bureaucrats. They use them as criminals. And that is what has happened. The underlying statement, have them counseling done every 3 months or rehabilitation. So, and sensitize the people.
Devendra Kamkar for Herald TV.
It was Goa Chief Minister Pramod Sawant who said the coastal state, being small, does not fit into the criteria laid down by the National Tiger Conservation Authority with regards to declaring protected areas as tiger reserves. Coming down heavily on the decision of the state government to reject a proposal for notifying a tiger reserve in the Margao Wildlife Sanctuary, the Save Margao, Save Goa Front based in South Goa alleged that the Chief Minister and Forest Minister Vishwadit Rane were pandering to political demands rather than taking necessary steps to protect the environment, wildlife and natural resources like the Margao River.
काल आमी सीएमाचे आमचे स्टेटमेंट पळयले. काल वायल्ड लायफ बोर्डाची मिटींग जाली आनी सीएमान स्टेटमेंट केलें की आमकां गोंयांत टायगर रिजर्व करपाची गरज ना म्हणून. आयज जे आमचे गोंयचे एक्टिविस्ट आहात आनी बाकीचे जे लोक आहात ते झगडटात की गोंयांत टायगर रिजर्व जावो आनी एक्टिविस्टांची जी स्टडी आहा, राजेंद्र केरकराची स्टडी, राजन घाटेची जी स्टडी आहा, तेजे प्रमाणे जर सपोज आयज जर टायगर रिजर्व जाय जाल्यार आमची म्हादई वाचोवंक शकता आनी हो एकूच ऑप्शन आहा म्हादई वाचोवपाक. आयज ही म्हादई कर्नाटका डायवर्ट करपाक सोदता आनी ऑलमोस्ट डायवर्ट केल्या आनी तेंचें काम चालू आहा आनी आमचे जे गव्हर्मेंट ऑफिशियल्स आहात हे कोणूच थंय वचोंक सोदिनात. कित्याक भियेतात ते आमकां खबर ना. ओके, तुमी भियेतात कित्याक तर थंय जंगलान टायगर आसा म्हणून. ओके, आयज खरी सत्य परिस्थिती आहा, आमचे जे राजकारणी आहा ते गोंयच्या लोकांक सपोर्ट करूंक सोदिनात. आतां हे कित्याक सपोर्ट करूंक सोदिनात तर हेंच्या स्वताच्या आशे खातीर. आतां हेंकां कितें जाय, हेंकां टायगर रिजर्व नाका, हेंकां मायनिंग चालू केल्लेली जाय, हेंकां इको टुरिजम जाय, हेंकां हेंचे प्लॉट्स डेव्हलप केलेले जाय, बाकी बिल्डर लॉबीक सपोर्ट केलेलो जाय. थोड्या पॉलिटिशियनांनी जागो घेतला थंयसर, वागेरी हिल्स आमी पळयला, थंयसर कितें तरी बारीकशें कन्स्ट्रक्शन चालू आहा.
टायगर रिजर्वा खातीर गांवांनी वचपाचो ताचोच भाग म्हणून सावथ गोवा भितर तेमी हालच्यान सुरवात केला. म्हणून प्रेस घेवन ती लोकां मेरेन पावोवपाचो आज उद्दिश्ट. फालच्यान आमी खऱ्या अर्थान सुरवात करतात. फाल्यां काणकोणा भितर ह्यो काणकोण तालुक्यांत 7 पंचायती म्हणजे कॉल, आगोंद, श्रीस्थळ, गांवडोंगरी, खोतीगांव, पैंगीण आनी लोलयें, त्याच बरोबर एक नगरपालिका. आमकां सगळ्यांक फाल्यां निवेदन दिवपाचें आसा आनी सांजचें बरोबर 4 वरांचेर आमचें एक कॉर्नर मिटींग जातली आनी आमी लोकांक संबोधीत करतले. आमचे जे भुरगे आमचे बरोबर फाल्यां 50-60 भुरगे आसतले, आमी गाडी घेवन सगळ्या पंचायती वचून दितले.
Save Margao, Save Goa Front on Friday said the special leave petition filed by the Goa government in the Supreme Court is not a moment to celebrate. Rather, the state government should seek for the ban on the Kalasa Bandura project's construction. The front further said that the admission of the SLP is not a victory for Goa, but a time-buying tactic. The front has urged the state government to seek for the withdrawal of Karnataka's revised detailed project report, which has been approved by the Central Water Commission.
Leave granted is not a matter of enjoyment. A stopgap arrangement. आणि लीव ग्रांटेड जातकच मागीर ते अपील जाता आनी अपील जातकच ते कितकेशाच वर्सांनी हियरिंगाक येता किंवा ना येता हो प्रश्न आसता. कित्याक तर अयोध्या 10 वर्सां नंतर आयले, अपील जालें आनी ते अपील म्हणून जातकच 10 वर्सांनी हियरिंगाक आयले. ताचे भितर It's a process, and the Supreme Court will hear as and when the matter comes on merit, and will be always come on Thursday, Wednesdays, and Tuesdays. Will go at least, and it will go for at least 2 days. ताच्या नंतर हालीच दी पळय जी हे आयलें जे आमचे टायगर रिजर्व, त्या टायगर रिजर्वाच्या संबंधान उलोवचें म्हणल्यार तुमी 7 वर्सां कितें करताले. आतां जर टायगर रिजर्व एक्सेप्ट केल्लें जाल्यार खरें म्हणत जाल्यार म्हादईचे केसीक सपोर्ट मेळटलो आशिल्लो आनी म्हादईचे केसीक सपोर्ट करचे ऐवजी म्हादईचो सपोर्ट करून घेतलेल्या भशेन केला. आनी कितकें काम जाल्लें पळय. डिमार्केशन झोन जाल्लो, कोर झोन जाल्लो, बफर झोन जाल्लो, एडमिनिस्ट्रेटिव्ह सगळें केल्ले, स्टेटस ऑफ ह्युमन हॅबिटेशन आनी रिएलोकेशन ऑफ विलेजीस इतकें करून म्हणजे परत हांगा इतकोय खर्च करून तुमी ना म्हणटात. जर हे केल्लें जाल्यार म्हादईक बरें पडटलें आशिल्लें आनी हांगा न करप म्हणजे इट इज अनादर नेल इन द कॉफिन. म्हणजे तुमी म्हादईच्या हाका कॉफिनाक सामकें घट्ट केल्ल्या भशेन करता अशें जालें ना.
देन मॅडम इंटरलोकेटरी पिटिशन आनी
SLP
आनी कंटेम्प्ट पिटिशन
खरें म्हणत जाल्यार त्यांनी स्ट्रेस दिवप आसता तो म्हणजे पंचाल कमिशनाचे म्हादय वॉटर ट्रायब्युनलाचे जो DPR आसा किंवा जे अवॉर्ड आसा ते अवॉर्ड तांणी चॅलेंज करून जाय. ते करनासतना ते सोडून दुसरेच करता म्हणजे हो पास टाइम केल्ल्या भशेन दिसता.
ब्युरो रिपोर्ट, हेरल्ड TV.
Children of freedom fighters on Friday protested at the Azad Maidan in Panjim against the government's failure to provide jobs to them. The protesters alleged that the government had promised them to provide jobs. They further lamented that only 20% of them have got the jobs. Listen in.
आम्ही आज हांगासर जमल्या कारण की 2021 आम्ही उपोशण बसलेले आणि आमच्या जॉबाक लागून आणि थोडीशी आमची कामां जाल्या पण अजून सगळ्यांची जावंक ना. आणि डिसेंबरान सीएम सरान सांगलेले की तुमच्या फाटल्या जुना बेरे सगळी करता म्हणून. पण जेन्ना 18 जुनाक तेंच्यांनी स्टेटमेंट परत केलो की तुमकां आनी एक वरास वाडोवन दिता म्हणल्या 18 जून 2023 मेरेन तुमची सगळी कामां कंप्लीट करता. पण हांव तांकां सीएम सराक अशें सांगूंक सोदता की आतां सगळ्यांची वर्सां जाल्लेली आसा, जायते जाणांची एज लिमीट क्रॉस जाल्या म्हणून तेंच्यांनी चड तेंप आमकां वाट पळोवंक लावची न्हू. जाता तितले बेगींतल्या बेगीन आमचे हो जो कितें प्रश्न आसा तो सुटावो करपाचो. आमची 30% कामां जाल्या आनी 70% उरल्या कामां. आनी एक मजकेच आमचे एक 100 लोक आसतले. एक सारकें हांव अपडेट म्हाज्या कडेन ना पण एक 25-30 लोकांची कामां जाल्या. आतां आनी 100 उरल्या.
आम्ही आज हांगा आयल्यात आमची सीएमान अजुनूय काम केलें ना. तेणे आमकां सांगिल्लें की आपूण हे पयलीं तांणी सांगलें आमकां आमी आमरण उपोशणां राविल्लीं तेन्ना ताणें लिंबू पाणी दिवन आमकां हांव राविल्लें आमरण उपोशणां 10 दीस रावलें उदक पिवूनच. तेन्ना ताणें म्हाका लिंबू पाणी दिवन ताणें सांगिल्लें आपूण 3 म्हयन्या भितर तुमचें हें काम काबार करता म्हणून सोंपयता म्हणून. आनी हो फ्रिडम फायटराचो इश्यू आपूण काबार करता म्हूण सांगिल्लो आनी तुमी परत आनी हांगा आझाद मैदानाचेर येनाका म्हूण सांगिल्लें. आमी ओके म्हणलें. मागीर ताणें सांगलें 3 म्हयने हें जातकच ताणें 23 जॉब आपूण आतांच काडटा म्हूण सांगिल्लें. 23 जॉब ताणें काडपाकूच म्हणल्यार ताणें 6 म्हयने काडले. मागीर ताणें हें करून 23 जॉब दिले आनी ताणें सांगलें आपूण आतां बेगीन हें सोंपयता आपल्याक 2 वर्सां एक्सटेंड दिया म्हणून तुमी. 1 वर्स ताणें आमकां बरोवन दिल्लें रिटर्न आनी 1 वर्स आपूण तुमकां आपल्याक एक्सटेंड दियात आपूण 2 वर्सां भितर हें सोंपयत म्हूण सांगिल्लें. 2 वर्सां जालीं. परत ताणें सांगलें आमकां हितूक आपूण पयलीं आतां आयनॉक्साक ताणें सांगलें आनी फॉरेस्ट डिपार्टमेंटा बसून ताणें सांगिल्लें आमकां की आपूण पयलीं 60 काडटा आनी मागीर 40 काडटा आनी इतली काडून आपूण सोंपयता म्हूण सांगिल्लें. ताणें आतां आमचे फर्स्ट 3 म्हयन्याक परत ताणें एक्सटेंड केलें की 3 म्हयन्याक मार्च म्हणल्यार आपूण सोंपयता म्हणून. ताणें मार्चूय म्हणल्यार सोंपयना. आतां तो आमकां अपॉयंटमेंट काबार कर म्हणून. आमच्या भुरग्यांचे हांगा वर्सांय जातात आनी हो इश्यू फ्रिडम फायटराचो इश्यू वाडपाचो काय ना. आतां हीच कामां हे दितकर तुमी जॉब दितकर हो इश्यू काबार जाता. सेटलमेंट करता आनी ताणें सांगितलें आतां ताणें तो पयर 18 जुनाक सांगता की फुडली जून 18 जुनाक म्हणल्यार काबार करता म्हणून. म्हणल्यार तो अशी वाडोवन वाडोवन कितली वाडयता आनी आमकां केन्ना काबार करतलो. मातशें आमी रिक्वेस्ट करतात की ताका आमचो हो इश्यू बेगीन बेगीन सोंपोवचो.
ब्युरो रिपोर्ट, हेरल्ड TV.
On Friday morning, a retaining wall at Prabhu Nagar in Ponda collapsed, resulting in damaging the gas pipeline and parked vehicles. But within no time, the leakage of the gas pipeline was stopped and repaired. However, One car and a bike parked were completely damaged.
काल हो इन्सिडंट जाला हांगा 5:30 सुमार रिटेनिंग वॉल ऑफ दामोदर अपार्टमेंट पडला तातूंत 2 व्हेकल डॅमेज जाले एक तर वॅगनर कार आनी ताजी स्वताची विक्टर म्हणटा पळय ताजी एक 2 व्हिलर डॅमेज जाले आनी हे इन्सिडंट जायना बरोबर आमी सगळ्यांक आपयले सगळे गव्हर्मेंट ऑफिसर फायर ब्रिगेड आयले फायर ब्रिगेडीचे लोक आयले मागीर आमकां वास आयलो हांगा गॅस लायन घेतली आसा ते बीन आयले आनी तांच्यांनी मागीर अटेंड केले गॅस लायन बंद केले
गॅस लायन कनेक्शन दिल्लें आसा
ते बंद केले
कितें स्मेल येवपाक लागली गॅस
स्मेल येतालो सडनली ती पडली न्ही कॉलेप्स जाली ताकाच लागून हें आशिल्लें पायपलायन
हांगा सगळ्या पायपलायन दिल्ले सगळ्या कनेक्शन दिल्लें
पायपलायन
अजून कितल्यांक ही गजाल
एक 10:30
रात्री
कितें पडलें
ते दुरीक दुरीक पडले सकल आनी रोज 10:30 कावंट येयली हांगा गाडी हांगाच पार्क करतात हांव रावता फुडले बिल्डिंगेन सो नॉर्मली हांव सकल येयले म्हणटकीर 8 8:30 गाडी हांगा पार्क करता स्वता तेजी 10:30 समोर व्हडलो आवाज येयलो म्हणून भायर पळयत जाल्यार दामोदर अपार्टमेंट आमचें रिटेनिंग वॉल तेंची सकल पडली
गाडी दोन्ही तुमची कितल्यो गाडयो
पडल्या एक स्पेड बायक आसलेली आनी एक वॅगनर दोन्ही गाडयो हेजे पोंदा पडले
आनी पायपलायनूय रिपेर जाल्ली आसता गॅसाची
राती फायर ब्रिगेड येयल्ली तेणी थोडे क्लियर केले मागीर गॅसीचे मनीस येयले नॅचरल गॅस तेणी पायप गॅस लायन डिस्कनेक्ट केली लीक जाल्ली ती मागीर निलकंठ साहेब आमचो येयलो तेणी हेल्प करून सगळे डेब्रीज बीन सगळे काडून घाल्लो रस्त्या वयले आतां एक गाडी तेणी हाडला सरपंच सो ते काडत आसा आतां डेब्रीज सगळे क्लियर.
Bureau Report for Herald TV.
Following the decision to transfer 30 metric tons of Sansara waste to the Saligaon waste treatment plant, the authorities in Margao are conducting regular visits to the Sansara garbage site every alternate day to closely monitor the situation. Each engineer has been assigned specific roles and responsibilities, and it has been emphasized that failure to fulfill their duties appropriately will result in disciplinary action being initiated against them.
After High Court decision, it is decided that all the engineers, chief officer, chairperson, including myself, we will visit Sansara every alternate day. At least I will visit every alternate day basically to monitor the things. Because a clear message is to go that we are serious to do. So yesterday first thing we decided was every day they will send 30 tons to Saligaon. Not a 1 ton should be less. हे काल डायरेक्शन थंय दिल्लें आसा अकाउंटेबिलिटी इज फिक्स प्रत्येक इंजिनियराचेर अकाउंटेबिलिटी फिक्स केल्या कोणे कितें काम करपाचें नाही इफ ही फेल्स टू डू इट देन एक्शन विल बी टेकन अगेन्स्ट द चीफ ऑफिसर हॅज बीन डायरेक्टेड टू टेक एक्शन अगेन्स्ट द इंजिनियर प्रिंसिपल इंजिनियर अलॉंग विथ AE and JE has been posted at Sansara. Sansara full-fledged office केला where they will sit and they will monitor the works being done. जी टेंडरां काडल्या ताचें काम आयच्यान स्टार्ट जावपाक जाय म्हणून सांगलां. So unless this is monitored, that things will not move. अशें म्हाका दिसता. You cannot leave it to the engineers. So we have decided that we will personally go. इतले त्रास पडून, but we will go personally and see, monitor.
Aditya Bidwe for Herald TV.
That's all we have in today's news bulletin. Thanks for watching Herald TV News. For more news and alerts, please follow us on O Heraldo on Facebook and Twitter. Take care and goodbye.